Stacking Cat.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stacking Kat channel, and thank you for tuning in to the weekly deal show. Today is Tuesday, January 26th of 2021, and I will be going over all of the major online bullion dealers and what types of sales that they have up for this week. Now, I'm not affiliated or associated with any of these websites or companies. I just like going through the different sites, pointing out all the different deals, and maybe help you guys stack some silver a little bit cheaper than you would otherwise. I'm also going to go over a newer website. There was a lot of chatter in my comments about this, and by popular demand, I will be going through Hero Bullion. I know you guys, if you watch Yankee Stacking, he did a little review and unboxing. I believe he got one of the 2020 Mexican Silver Libertads through them. So I'm going to check them out. They don't have any deals per se that are separated from their normal offers, but we'll go through, check out the prices, and see what type of website and bullion dealer they are. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm here on kitco.com, and let's check out the gold and silver prices for today just to see what we're dealing with. We have gold currently at 1852.4 and silver at 25.46. So really no change from the past 2 weeks, actually. We've seen it pretty consistent at this price for both metals. Particularly silver has been in that 25 range. Okay, so let's go to Apmex to start. Now, I'm not going to go over their deals. I just want to check out this new Peanuts coin that is coming out, or that they are releasing. It is the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Valentine's Day Peanut Round. They've been doing this. This is the third edition of this Peanut series. Of course, they did the just Charlie Brown straight up one, and then the Charlie Brown Christmas 55th anniversary. The Charlie Brown original was the 70th anniversary. So this doesn't have any type of significance to it in that regard. However, it's just another way to put out a new Charlie Brown coin, and who doesn't want that? Pretty hot series. So here is the version in the TEP. Now, I got the Christmas one not in the TEP. I kind of wish I did. I did order this as a pre-sale just yesterday, as a matter of fact, but we finally have Snoopy on the round. I was talking about this for a while. Wanted to get Snoopy on there, you know. He's just as synonymous with the Peanuts as Charlie Brown, in my opinion. So it looks like he's carrying some Valentines in the mailbox, and Charlie Brown holding his Valentine for Snoopy. Who knows? But if you guys want to get on that, it is on pre-sale at Apmex. There's only 10,000 of them minted. Okay, so let's go to JM Bullion, who's had some pretty good deals over the past week. But this week is a little different. I don't find too many great items to purchase. We have the 2020 1-ounce Somalia silver elephant coin, $279 over spot. Not a bad over spot deal, especially as any quantity, but I don't know if that's what you are stacking. I do own just one of these. At the price, it's good if you just want to add weight as a government issued bullion coin. However, you might be able to find better deals if you want a more known coin out there by a larger mint. So maybe checking that. We have a couple America the Beautiful 5-ouncers, pretty specific. They're not any year or anything like that. So the price over spot is pretty high relative to some of the other ones you could find. Here's a 1912 10 Corona. This is a little bit under a 10th ounce. It's $9.99 per coin over spot, but I believe it's a 0.0907 ounces. But here's an actual 10th ounce. Back to this Canadian gold polar bear, which is $34.99 over spot. Pretty pricey, but it's a cool coin. 10 ounce Eagle cast silver bar at $189 over spot. So a pretty good price for a cast bar. It has that loaf look to it. Has a cool design on it. And at the price, I mean, for a 10 ounce bar, you could do a lot worse at that price. So something to look into if you want that 10 ouncer. Queen's Beast, they've been pushing this one for a while. this particular Yale one, so I don't know about that. Maybe if you need to complete the series, here's a British gold sovereign. So some other gold. They don't have any of the maples or eagles or anything like that in gold on sale, but the sovereign's not a bad pickup. So JM Bullion, though, a little light on the deals compared to the past weeks. They had been one of the better ones. And let's check SD Bullion and see how they're doing. They've had some pretty good deals over the past month. Let's see if that continues. You know, a lot of times keeping that dollar cost average down is going through these deals, so that's important. Now here's a 2021 silver Canadian maple leaf. It does say $269 over spot, which would be a really good price considering how the premiums have been for the past 10 or 11 months. But let's click on it and see if it's any quantity or not, and it's not. So it looks like it is $389 over spot if you're just going to be buying a couple of them, and $359 over if you're going to buy a full tube. So a little pricey there. I know it's the new 2021. You might be able to find better deals elsewhere, maybe at your local coin shop, but not here. I don't find that as that great of a deal. Saw the Buffalo up there, $84.99 over spot's pretty high. Here's this new release, the Guinea Rose Crown, 1.25 ounces. They release this every year. I don't know why they do the 1.25, to be honest with you. Now, here's something I would not suggest going for, the 40% Kennedy half dollars, so 65 through 69 in circulated condition. I wouldn't buy those for much more than spot, to be honest. $1.49 is a little too high. And let's check the Britannias, the new 2021. It does say $2.45 over spot. And I think it's going to be the same thing with the any quantity issue. Yeah, so an extra 84 cents. So that's $3.29 if I could do my math correctly. If you're just going to buy a couple of them, and $3.09 if you're going to be buying a full roll of 25. So the any quantity when you find these deals is really important, because if you just see on the surface it looks like a great deal, but $2.45, but when you get to the fine print, you notice that that might not be the case. And here's an example where it is the case. Any quantity on this random 10th ounce gold design from a government issued mint, 206.32, commiserate with spot at 1853.77. Okay, so that is not too bad of a deal. You don't know what you're going to get. You see a maple, a kangaroo, another Perth mint, a commemorative coin on there. So you don't know, but that's still a good price. And I clicked over here to Hero Bullion. Like I said, by popular demand, a newer company out there on the market. And they have a really good interface. I like navigating the site. They did a good job with that. It's pretty simple. You don't have to click on a bunch of different pages to see like any quantity pricing or whatever. So let's go to Silver Bullion. And by the way, their shipping, I believe, is now $99. It was $250 for a long time. They've come down, but you might want to double check. Be like, oh, Stacking Kat said 99. I thought I saw it, but you might want to double check that before you place an order. So let's check out the 2021 American Silver Eagles. Usually the first coins I always check out when I go to these sites that are not under a deals category. And there's the 2021s, the new Eagles. So as low as $29.99, but as you can see, if you buy one of them, it's $30.89. So 90 cents more. And I believe, yeah, so 90 cents more. I know they have the per spot over here. So you see it's still the Type 1 design. All right, let's scroll down. All right, there it is, $4.39 over spot. So that is for a monster box. If you're not getting that, it is $5.29 over spot, which is relatively high compared to some of the other sites. Not as high as Apmex, but certainly not as low as like maybe bullion exchanges or Monument Metals or something like that. So you might want to look around for the Eagles. But I did notice they had some pretty good deals on some of their other silver items. Specifically the 90% chunk silver here. You see they have dimes, they have quarters. 1937, that's as low as, but we'll check what the price is if you just want to buy what the per dollar face is. But also, this is dimes, quarters, and half dollars, which is pretty cool. So 2008 if you're paying with check. So just a little bit higher. That's $1 face, but if you're buying, let's say $20 face, that's 1980, which is not a bad deal. 1980 per dollar face right now compared to where spot price is. On the internet, that is probably the best, one of the better deals that they have. You might be able to find it cheaper, of course, at a coin shop or something like that if you're negotiating with people, but as it is right now, that is one of the better deals. I want to find their bars here. Scroll. Okay, here we go. So here's their silver bars. So a couple of their 1 ouncers, it says they're out of stock, as you guys could see. So something you'll have to deal with. Now they are new, so they probably haven't built their inventory up to where it may be here in the future. But they still have some pretty good stuff in stock. And here's a good deal right here on 10 ounce, any mint, any condition bars. And you see a Royal Canadian Mint one in there. That would be pretty great if you could get that. But as you can see, $275.84. So just about $2 over spot in that range. A little bit more, about $2.29. So, okay, $1.39 if you're buying 50 of them. Add 60 cents. So about $1.89 actually over spot. So not a bad deal at all on these 10 ounce bars. Of course, the JM Bullion had a pretty good deal on that loaf bar as well. I guess it's just all about preference. If you guys want to give Hero Bullion a shot and just see what they're all about with their shipping and all that, that 10 ounce bar for that price is a pretty good deal. Better than what I've seen in a lot of other places. You know, if you get that Royal Canadian Mint 10 ouncer, then you've come up right there. So something to take into consideration. Okay, so we saw the deals this week. I wouldn't say that they were much better than in prior weeks. We saw JM Bullion and SD Bullion with some great deals really through December and into the first part of January. Not so much anymore, but you know, this is a week-to-week thing. That's why I like to do this video weekly, because you just never know what's going to happen out there. But a couple of good deals on 10 ounce bars. One at JM, that was their best deal. Hero Bullion as well. And then that Snoopy coin, or the Charlie Brown Peanuts coin with Snoopy on it is a really fun series to own too. You guys might want to get in on that if you're into that sort of thing. Remember, there's only 10,000 of them being minted. All right, so that's going to wrap things up then for this video. And if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.